guys, thanks for joining me again. My name is Kaylee, and I had another dream that I wanted to share with you from a couple days ago. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys, and I pray that you would take it back to the Lord and that He would speak to you on a personal level. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. This dream was from February 8th, 2022. It was like we were all getting ready for a big storm. It registered to me as like a big snowstorm because that's like how we were like getting ready, you know, like hunkering down and, you know, trying to get all of our supplies and everything that we would need. But this one felt a little different because how we prepare for big snowstorms, you know, like we anticipate not going anywhere, so we like stay put, so we bring everything inside, do everything that we can to stay inside, to stay safe so that we're not out traveling on the roads. But this storm in the dream was a little different because somehow I knew that we were like getting ready to travel, and it was like as soon as the storm was coming, we were supposed to travel in the midst of the storm, which seemed a little strange. So we were trying to prepare for it ahead of time. And all of my family were there, and we were apparently going to be driving, and we all had different plans of driving. Some people were driving together, some people were driving separately, and we were all going to like these different places, it seemed like, but we were all driving, even though I felt like some of the places we were going to be really far away. So I don't know why we weren't taking a plane, but we had decided we are driving. And so let's see, then it was just really interesting because it was like we were doing all this preparation to get ready to go for this trip in the middle of this storm, which seemed like a horrible idea, but it's like what we knew we were supposed to do. So we were getting ready to, you know, packing our things and everything, and I was in my bedroom and I like hold up this cute little onesie for like a little baby, and I don't really know why I had it, but I'd apparently been holding on to it thinking that like, okay, I'm going to need this at some point. And so I was holding it up, kind of looking at it, like deciding if I was going to pack it with me, I think. And then this other lady walked into the room, and she happened to see the onesie that I was holding, and like, you know, she kind of starts crying and starts telling me how she isn't able to have any children, and she's lost the ability to have the children, and she just thinks that she's never going to be able to have a child of her own. And it was really sad in the moment. And so, you know, I kind of like tucked it away, didn't want to upset her anymore. And so then I asked God, you know, like, what does this dream mean? Because it's kind of all over the place. And I felt like He said, brace for impact. The storm is coming. The storm has arrived. My children need to seek shelter and safety within me. The storm was never intended for them, but for the wicked ones. The impact is coming. In the upcoming days, you'll see crops fail and truckers stop on the road. There will be protests in the streets and divine turbulence. Turbulence that was intended to shake the enemy. My children, remain seated and safe under my wing. There are many of my children who have been sitting and waiting for the birth of their promise, and some feel like they have even lost their promise or that they have died. I have breathed new life into them and into their promises. I am raising them back to life. You will see new messages, new hopes, new ideas flood my children as this new wind blows into their life. I'm not done with you yet. Get ready, because here I am. So yeah, I just really felt like this dream, you know, talking about why we were driving rather than flying, it kind of ties into the fact that, you know, God's talking about like there's going to be some turbulence, some divine turbulence, that He's kind of keeping us safe. He's keeping us grounded. He's keeping us in a safe area, but still wanting us to move forward. It's not like we're to stay put. We can still move forward, but we need to do it under His protection, whatever that may look like for you and your family. Because I feel like that's what He's saying, like He's shaking things up, like there's going to be some turbulence. We're going to be seeing some stuff go down, and He is wanting to keep us safe. He's wanting to keep us grounded. And that, you know, going back to me holding up the onesie and thinking that, you know, this other lady couldn't have children anymore, I feel like that's really speaking to people who you've had promises, and you have these dreams and these goals and these hopes of this is what I want to do, and you know, your heart's desires, and they just aren't happening, and they keep, every time you have an opportunity, it just fails, and you're getting turned down left and right, and you're just feeling really defeated, and you're just like, I'm done with this. This isn't even, I guess, supposed to be for me. And I feel like this is really the Lord saying, no, like, it is not dead. I am going to revive it, and you are going to birth this you're going to birth this promise. I am birthing it through you. You are going to like hold your promise that I have for you. So do not give up hope. Even though we may be in, you know, this divine turbulence of God shaking things up, that doesn't mean that we aren't still going to see miracles and blessings, and that he is still wanting to bless all of his children. So, you know, still be on the lookout for that, and don't give up hope that he has that for you. And so there's a couple scriptures that I wanted to go ahead and read over you real quick. This one is from Proverbs 10 from the Message translation. It says, "When the storm is over, there's nothing left of the wicked. Good people who are firm on their rock foundation aren't even fazed." So I just felt like that's encouragement to know, like, this isn't to faze us. This is what God is doing to right the wrongs of the world, and that the turbulence is for them, for the wicked, and the good who have God as their foundation will be all right. And then Psalms 91, I couldn't even pick out a certain verse, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the whole thing over you, because it is amazing, amazing Bible passage, and something you can repeat over yourself time after time after time, no matter what you're going through. But especially I feel like right now that it's really important to be repeating over yourself and your family. So this is Psalms 91 for you. "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say that the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near you, for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all of your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him. For he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. And I just feel like that is such an amazing promise from the Lord, to know that He is our protection, that we can rest under His wing, and that nothing can come against us, that anything that could be happening in the world around us has no right to us when we are standing firm under God's protection. So I just really pray that this blesses you. This isn't cause for alarm or any anxiety. This is simply to know and to stand on your firm foundation with God, and to know that things may get a little shaky, but He still has plans for us, and He's still wanting us to move forward, and He's still taking us to our promised land, and He's still got blessings and miracles that He's wanting to share with His children. So I pray that this blesses you, and I pray that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.